Hi everyone, it's Laura and today I'm going to share with you my long-lasting foundation routine. I've been doing this for about a month now and it is working fantastic for me. I'm at work for 10 to 12 hours and what was happening before was midday, the makeup was wearing off around my nose and in this area of my face. So I kept trying different things and what I'm going to show you has been working really great for me. Right now I only have on my eye look and my lips done. I have nothing on my face except some moisturizer. This first product has been a real game changer for me. I'm not going to buy any more creamy primers. They just don't seem to work. They don't make the makeup last. They do fill in my pores a little bit, but I'm looking for my makeup to last a long time. And I found this e.l.f. Aqua Primer Mist is amazing. Now what I do is I don't spray it all over my face. I spray it right into the sponge and dab it all over my face like this. And then just let it dry a little bit before I put on the rest of my makeup, and this really holds the makeup beautifully all day. I like to do under the eyes because when I put on my concealer it really helps hold that on too. This Essence All About Matte Powder is amazing for a drugstore powder. I also love the It Bye Bye Pores. That feels wonderful on the skin. I think that's a little more moisturizing. This is a little drier, but for the $3 or $4 it costs, it is awesome. Now, what is the secret to this really staying on the skin is this big powder puff that I bought off Amazon. And I just sort of press into the powder and I'm going to press this on my face. And as I'm doing it, I can just see the pores in this area just disappear. So I just press into the face and I just keep going over areas until I can't see my pores anymore. I'm going to put on a little bit more and do my forehead. And I'm just pressing the powder in. I'm not swiping it over the face. Doing it this way seems to get it to really sink into the pores. You can just see my skin is starting to look a lot smoother. I go back in this area where I have more redness. And then now I'm ready to start putting on foundation. Next I'm going to use my find for this year for foundation. It's the CoverGirl Clean Matte BB Cream. Most of these BB creams never worked for me. They weren't enough coverage, but this one has excellent coverage. This is pretty close to my Estee Lauder Double Wear and the price is incredible. Now this says for oily skin. My skin isn't very oily, but it is in the T-zone and it doesn't seem to dry out the rest of my skin. I use such a small amount because of all the powder that's on my face. I find that I use maybe half of the foundation I used to use. I'm going to put about the size of a dime on my hand and then I'm going to take that wet, it's still damp from the primer mist, my beauty blender, and I just dab the foundation on my cheeks and then start pouncing right on top. I found an amazing concealer over at Marshall's for $3.99, the best concealer I've ever used in my life. It comes from Paris. It's Elle Action. This is what the packaging looks like. And it's a stick concealer, but it warms up nicely in your hands. I barely have to put any on and it really hides any dark circles or darkness in the under eye area. I just take my finger and with the warmth of my finger get a little bit of product on and then start just dabbing underneath, and it really highlights the under eye area, and you don't need very much of this, and it covers and it lasts all day. It's really incredible. I'm not going to do any contouring today. I just want to do a little blush. I want the emphasis to be on the eyes and the lips and just nice smooth skin. I love this palette from e.l.f. I've never even talked about it before. It's called the Total Face palette. It's just beautiful, and I'm going to use this peachier shade here. You can see I'm just going over with this fan brush. This e.l.f. fan brush is my favorite way to apply blush. I just think it gives such a soft look. When I use regular brushes, I think it just looks a little more harsh. This just looks very smooth and beautiful. So that's it. It's my long-lasting foundation routine. This foundation lasts me anywhere from 12 to 14 hours without disappearing from my nose and other parts of my face. I hope you'll try this out and that it works great for you. I think the secret really is that e.l.f. primer mist and pressing in the powder. I've tried doing the powder with just a brush and I don't get the same look. It doesn't stay as long and the foundation doesn't look as smooth. So using this puff and pressing it in first, that really seems to make the difference. I hope you'll leave a comment below, and I wish you all a very Merry Christmas if you celebrate Christmas, and I hope you'll have an awesome week. The first one is their micellar water. Now the first time I used this, I thought I wasn't going to like it as well as the simple because it has a little more of a fragrance to it. But when I saw what came off my face, I said, this stuff works excellent. I just put a few drops on a cotton pad and went over my skin. And even after washing my face, I got off so much. I couldn't believe it. I'm used to the scent now and I actually like it. I'm loving this and I'm probably going to purchase this next time instead of the simple. I really like it and I think it actually cleans a little bit better. Now another product from e.l.f. I can't believe is their gentle peeling exfoliant.